Welcome to Anime and Us. I'm TJ.
And I'm Shawn.
And this is a review set that reviews anime from A to Z, sort of.
So last week we did not get
Hold on,
Category
let's
X.
stop right there. As you can tell, I didn't do an episode number in the thing, and it was not last week. Let's just get this out of the way right now. We recorded this episode about 4 months ago at least, probably longer. So, it's been months since we've seen this anime, and we have to re-record it because we accidentally recorded over it with a different review.
Mm-hmm.
So, Shawn doesn't remember it at all.
Not a fucking thing besides this weird android chick is an android. That's about it. And they're in space. I think they're fighting somebody.
Yeah, I remember it vaguely, but I'm pretty familiar with the games, so I know how...
I remember it sucking.
I remember it sucking pretty bad, too. Anyway, this is Xenosaga.
The animation.
The animation.
12 episodes, came out in 2005. I don't really care about the rest of it.
It was, I think it was originally a game.
Yeah. This is based off the games. It's based off of Xenosaga 1.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things released at the same time for Xenosaga. So, yeah, before we get into this review, we are recording our first current anime. This will be released next week instead of...
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know if you want to say anything currently.
No, not really. Like, it's funny, though, this episode will be current, but then the next episode won't be.
Yeah, it'll be
the
like...
way we f***ed it up.
Yeah, it'll be... And the number is all off now, too, because we didn't not only record it over the last episode, we didn't realize it, and we never remember the episode numbers, so we have to go into our things and say, what's the last one we did? And so, the number from here on out is off, but it is what it is.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Worse things have happened.
Not with the show.
Not with us, but worse things have happened.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could say that about anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't really know what to talk about. I mean, I remember there being an android. There's these weird gold door things, right? It's in here. I remember that being in the anime.
Oh, possibly.
Yeah.
Well,
they're like searching for him or something like that.
Yeah, it opens up with Shinon, this girl with the glasses, as a scientist, and she built this robot Cosmos that you couldn't remember the name of. You always pronounced it wrong. And they're in a space station. There's a bunch of androids. One of them gets abducted, but that's a little later in the first thing. And then Gnosis attack, which are the alien, ghost alien things. And yeah, I'm trying to remember. This is really hard review because I'm kind of stumbling here.
I can't help.
I know.
I forget things anyway.
I know.
It's been months, and it wasn't even good. I don't remember shit.
Yeah, I know.
It was only 12 episodes, which is what sucks. Like, if it was 26 episodes, I think it would make a little more sense for me to forget more of it, because it's a lot of anime to be watching.
Right.
And it's a lot of bad anime to be watching, so you kind of zone out a bit. For 12 episodes, I feel like I should have remembered more.
Yeah, I mean, I do remember you went on a big rant about, because when they're fighting off the aliens and she opens up her chest and laser beam thing, and you went on this big rant about that.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's because she's a robot and her chest opens up and it's like this giant laser beam that shoots out.
I feel like there's better places you can put a laser beam than tits. There's probably better places.
Oh, maybe
finger lasers.
Maybe it was a stomach. I don't fucking remember. It doesn't matter. They were kind of just stretching to make this a review.
5 minutes at least. I don't think we can even give it a number, because that would just be wrong, unethical.
No, I mean, I remember what the score we gave it.
How do you remember that?
Because my memory isn't shit like yours.
You don't remember anything else from it, so apparently it's
No, I remember, like, the whole plot synopsis, but I don't want to go in step by step explaining the whole plot without a particular critique of it, because it's not a good show. And
I wouldn't watch it.
It's a poor adaptation of the games, and the game wasn't even really that good. The game was super long, with like hours and hours of cutscenes.
Well, also old school JRPGs.
It's like early 2000s.
That's not old school, but it's old school.
It was. I remember it took about like 45 minutes to get into the first gameplay of this game.
Huh.
Because that's how long the opening cinematics are.
Good for them.
And I mean, I don't know. There's 3 games to it, and it's not really... I never got past the second game. That's how... And it took me years to get past the first one. Mm-hmm. It's not that great.
It didn't release on Nintendo DS, did it?
No.
It came out on PlayStation.
Came out on PlayStation 2.
Yeah, that's super weird why. I clicked on the game on the wiki and it brought me to the DS version.
Well, you have... It says, Xenosaga 1 and 2 on there.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, see, because you clicked on the Xenosaga.
Whatever.
You clicked on the Xenosaga 1.
2002 is when it came out in Japan. So there you go. 18 years ago.
Yeah, but that's
pretty old.
well past the old school RPG thing.
Yeah, it depends on your definition of it. Anything that's damn near 20 years old.
This is I think it was a spiritual successor, maybe even a direct successor to Xenogears.
Maybe.
Which was a PlayStation 1 game that
forms part of the wider Xenomaster meta-series. So it's all part of the same universe.
Yeah, spiritual successor to the 1998 video game Xenogears, which is really beloved old school RPG. I wasn't a fan of it because it has mechs in it. But
well, that's typical.
Yeah. There's not a lot of mechs in it. I played for like the first half of the game and it's...
You know what I'm taking away from this?
What?
Go play the game. The anime. You're interested in laser cyborgs? Play the game.
The game is the anime is just a shortened version of the game.
Yeah.
It really is. There's not a lot to it. They cut out a lot of stuff.
I would hope so because I don't remember the story being any good.
It wasn't that great. It's man, I don't know what else to say.
That's it. That's a wrap.
I don't want to do a 7-minute review.
What else do you want to talk about? Politics?
No, not going into that rabbit hole. That rabbit hole is, especially in this day and age.
Well, it is current, this episode.
Well, that's my point. This is completely current. We're all isolated in that which should not be named on the internet because apparently that gets you flagged.
Yeah.
So we're all quarantined and blah, 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 blah. And if you're quarantined, I guess you could catch up on Xenosaga.
Yeah, if you really wanted to.
I mean, I guess you have to find a PlayStation 2 version.
That's probably not hard to go buy. I'm sure you can just buy it online for $10.
Yeah, but who has a PlayStation 2?
I have one.
Yeah, I have one too.
I think most people do if they want to play PlayStation 2 games.
Yeah, but it's like it's Xenosaga. Maybe I'll look that up. Oh, it's on PlayStation 2. I have a PlayStation 4.
And I can pick up a 2 for $40.
I guess. Can't you play PlayStation 3 2? No, you can't play 2 games on 3, can you?
Yeah, it depends on the PlayStation 3 you get. If the original fat ones have a microchip that lets you everything's backwards compatible.
I had that one.
I had that one too. And then the later versions, there's the middle versions of the PS3 that wouldn't let you do any kind of backwards compatibility. But then the later versions had software you could download.
Well, I know I got a newer version of a PlayStation 3, and I can play PlayStation 1 games on it.
Yeah.
So I could still just pull a PS1 disc in there and do it that way. But I had one of those fat PS3 ones, and the fucking thing broke on me.
Oh, mine broke like 3 times at least.
Mine broke on me so bad it corrupted my PlayStation account file and erased everything. So I my store access and everything gone. I mean, this was like early days, so I didn't have a lot on there.
It was probably 2006, 2007.
Yeah, this is like when that stuff started. When you have your gamer stuff, your tags and stuff like that. That was early for that. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember paying $600 for that.
Me too. It's paid a fucking fortune on that goddamn thing.
And now the new systems are $400 or $500.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's why PlayStation 3 lost that generation.
Yeah,
because Xbox 360 came out and it was like $300.
Money kind of mattered then. It matters now, but now I think gamers are a little more hardcore. They're willing to spend a couple extra bucks. Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't spend that much money.
I don't know if I'd spend $600 on another PlayStation, but $5. I'd spend $5.
I'm probably gonna buy the new PlayStation coming out.
I think I'm gonna. As soon as they start doing pre-orders, I'll probably go get it.
Yeah. I don't
know.
Just
put $100 down and then pay it off later.
Right, yeah. I think I'm going to too, because I want it.
But then again, I don't think I'll ever, my PS4 Pro and my Nintendo Switch, I don't think those systems will ever get traded in. Because all the games I have for them, all the games I have downloaded on them, and the system's fairly powerful. Like, the games look good on it. I don't think there's any need for me to trade it in or sell it or anything. You know what I mean? I can just give it to my son, put it in storage or something like that.
Right, yeah.
I've sold everything else before this, by the way, and I don't know if I'll do that this time.
See, I'm a hoarder and a collector. I have all my games, all my systems, the ones that work anyway, and I have everything. So I can go back and play anything that I want because, except for my Xbox 360, the disk drive just broke on me. So
that's a bitch.
Yeah, it sucks. But now I can just throw pretty much any disc in the Xbox One, and it's backwards compatible. So
yeah, the newer ones are 100% right.
Well, yeah, I just throw an Xbox 360 disc to download the digital version off the store, and it's like, oh, here you go, you have it. So I mean, not all the games. Like I have a few games.
Yeah, I know there's a couple you can.
Like, I think I got Lollipop Chainsaw for some reason. God. I was going to do it for my show, and it didn't work in the Xbox One, so.
Yeah, it is what it is. Alright, guys. We stretched it out 11 and a half minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna be cut back down because I gotta edit.
Down to 10.
I gotta cut out all the silence and all the other shit that goes into it. So it's probably gonna be about 10 minutes or so. So
I would say don't watch it. I'm not gonna give it a number, but just don't watch it.
We gave it a 4.
That sounds right.
Yeah, we gave it a 4. Well, I gave it a 4. You gave it a 3.
That sounds about better.
Yeah, I gave it a 4. You gave it a 3 because you're less fair than I am.
Hey, I'm as fair as it comes.
You're not objective.
I'm extremely objective.
Well,
the whole point of a review is something not being objective. It's subjective. So how I feel about it.
No.
Yes, that's a review.
Your argument is invalid because in a previous episode you have fully admitted that you weren't objective, that you're biased.
Well, that's the whole point of a review.
Yeah, so
it's a biased opinion. It's my opinion on something.
Yeah, but I try to take into account not my own biases when I give it.
I usually I'll say something like that. I'll be like, hey, I see why people like it, but it's not for me.
Right.
That's fair.
But you never take that into account.
Not from my score.
Yeah.
My score's my score, not what other people's score is.
You're not getting it, but okay.
I totally get it. That's how reviews work. They're your opinion, not other people's opinions.
Well, they are our opinions, but it's still... There's still such a thing as an objective review.
I don't know about that. If everyone else can score Xenosaga a fucking 10 out of 10, and I will not score it a 10 out of 10, because it isn't. Well, not for me.
I'm not saying it is a 10 out of 10. I'm just saying...
But hypothetically, if everyone else scored it that, and everyone else thought it was that, I still wouldn't score it that.
That's because you're contrarian.
No, because I didn't like it.
But yeah,
I don't feel like it's a 10.
Even if everyone... you loved it, you would be contrarian and said, F*** that, that's a 1.
I mean, I am kind of like that. But everyone loves Steins Gate, and I love Steins Gate too, so.
Everyone loves Steins Gate.
Damn near everybody.
I mean, I liked it. I didn't love it.
Yeah, well, you're special.
No.
Anyway, I think that's about it, guys.
No. I mean, we don't have a wheel, but it was Xenosaga or Triple X Holic.
Oh, I don't like either of those. God, Triple X Holic.
Yeah, Triple X Holic was better. Even though you don't...
I wouldn't know if I would use the word better.
No, it's better.
But I would probably watch that before I watched this.
It's definitely better. It was at least...
Was it 24 episodes?
No.
12?
I don't know, actually.
How about this? If it was 24 episodes of this, if it was 12, that.
It had all those weird...
I think it might have been 24.
It might have been 24. It had that weird lady.
Yes. And they were like spirit detectives, essentially, right?
Not spirit detectives, but close, yeah. Triple X Holics.
24. Xenosaga's better.
No, it's not.
100%. No, I watched 24 episodes and a movie.
We already watched it.
Yeah, I know, but the point of which would you watch first or watch again?
If you had to watch it again, yeah, that's true.
No, I'm watching the other one.
That's true.
That's a solid 8 hours out of my life.
You know what? I'm thinking of it. That's not a really good basis of...
No, it isn't.
how we judge things.
Especially because one's immediate, we just watched it, so if we hate it, we hate it. If we love it, we love it. And the other one's is just a nostalgic...
we should probably change up how we view these things, because at this point in the reviews of everything, it's like, what would you rather watch? How many episodes is it?
What?
That's our...
Oh. That does happen a lot.
How many episodes is it? I don't know.
I think we've only asked that once or twice, but yeah.
No, it's pretty much... When we even look through the list anymore, it's like, if we get a choice and we know nothing in the list, which one has the shortest amount of episodes?
That's the one we want.
It's gotten that bad with the anime.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, it just sucks because there's not too many of the long episode ones that are good.
That's
only
true.
A few of them that can really hit a stride.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of crap.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So, I mean... And at the same time, I think we kind of... It's hard watching a whole series of anime a week. Mm-hmm. It's just...
A lot of times, I mean, you guys don't experience it because we have a lot of backlog.
Yes.
But a lot of times we end up waiting another week.
Oh, yeah, we spent 6 months recording episodes just because we knew this was going to happen. So, but yeah. So, it's so hard because you're right. It's 8 hours. It's a whole day you have to waste.
If you're lucky, if you're quick and you got nothing to do, you can get 3 episodes in an hour. That's like you got nothing else to do. You're just sitting and watching.
Right.
I mean, how often does that happen?
Right. I mean, honestly, the easiest watch I probably had was that Xenosaga Deo.
Oh yeah.
because the episodes were only 10 minutes long.
And they weren't super...
And they weren't...
You didn't have to, have your eyes glued to the screen.
You didn't have to have your eyes glued to the screen. It was a pretty good kids show for girly kids show. So it wasn't bad, but it was the easiest watch. That's why I love Adventure Time. Adventure Time only had 10 minutes.
Adventure Time's great.
10-minute episodes.
And it's good.
It's good. 10-minute episodes. You're in and out.
Gumball. Oh, my kids watch that on Hulu, and Jesus Christ. I mean, it's bad, but it's also really good.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Gumball?
Yeah.
No.
There's a lot of when I say adult joke, I don't mean perverted, although there's a little bit of that. I mean adult joke in the sense they'll talk about communism or something.
Yeah.
Just not necessarily politics, but just an adult joke that the kids way over their head.
Right.
And it's hilarious.
Huh.
Yeah, they do that a lot, which is pretty cool. Past that.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. This whole review was hard. We did not talk about Xenosaga, at all.
Very much. The first 4 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, we tried, but there was just, when you haven't seen the episode for months, I mean, I guess we could have rewatched it, but f*** that.
I'm not getting paid for that.
Yeah,
we're getting paid at all.
We're not getting paid at all for this, so it's not worth our time. I mean, hey, we got it. We would spin a wheel, but...
Yeah, everything's already planned out. Next episode's already preordained, which is what, by the way?
Yukikaze.
Yukikaze's next episode.
It was only 4 episodes, and we recorded the same days we recorded.
And that's the
Xenosaga.
new episode 56, by the way.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna...
We're just redoing the numbers. That's how it is.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make this episode 55.5.
Yes, I like that.
Or something like that. It's or the missing episode, or something...
The missing no.
Something stupid like that.
Maybe release it as a special. Don't release it. The next episode that gets released is Yukikaze, and then just everyone's one day what happened to Xenosaga?
No. See, I thought about it. I was like, fuck. I was like, well, f*** this. I can just skip right over this. No one will pay attention.
Put up a 10-second clip as that.
But
episode.
But my ADD got the better of me. I was like, I can't fucking release out of order.
That'd be fine.
So I just put up another episode of Solo last week, and I was just like, alright, Shawn lost this episode again, so...
Alright guys, we're wrapping this one up. Nearly 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, pretty good considering.
Alright, can't spin the wheel, so that's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
We're used to that.
Yeah, so we're doing Yukikaze for... Well, we're not doing it... Next episode's gonna be Slayers, which is 50 episodes from now.
Yeah, next episode we're recording.
Yeah, the next...
Slayers.
We're gonna be doing that after this, but the next episode...
You're gonna get
Yukikaze.
Alright guys.
Alright, until next time. I'll talk to you later. Bye!